the loss. And in my opinion, Tyson Fury keeps deflecting it by using reasons and trying to say certain things. But really, guys, it affected him because he still believed he won, remember? And let's carry on to see what he says.
Perception for you, or the way you look at it at all, or is it still the same? I know me, I know my heart, I know my soul. Has it changed or has it not?
No, nothing will ever change the Gypsy King. This fella's got a foreskins win on me, this much.
So basically, yeah, Tyson Fury goes, he's got a foreskins win on me. Usyk's got this small amount over him. But it wasn't that small amount, Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury keeps believing in his head that he believes he won the fight. Well, he won by a very small margin because he's looking at the judges' scorecards, which again were ridiculous. People are crying about the Bivol and Beterbiev scorecards, but that's BS. The Tyson Fury versus Usyk scorecards shouldn't have been up for Tyson Fury. I don't know who scored it for Tyson Fury. I've watched that fight. I can only give Tyson Fury maximum 4 rounds in the whole fight. That's it. I can't give Tyson Fury anything more than 4 rounds. If you want to be generous, 5, but no way. Like I say 4, 3. People say 3. He had some good rounds, but between 4, 5, and 6. And I've done multiple breakdowns on this. You can check my channel out. So he's now saying to Fabio here, he's got a foreskins victory over me. Like he's literally fucking lifting his fingers up and saying that's how much he beat me over. So why am I getting raw? Like he still believes that he won or some shit, or he didn't win by much. Usyk didn't win by much, and it's delusion in my opinion.
He won me by a fucking point, yeah? So
he won him by a point.
You know, if I'd went in there and got absolutely hammered and tanked out of there and battered, then, you know, I could have made a decision. Well, I got to change up here, I got to do something different. But, you know, could have went either way. At the end of the day,
I don't get this. It could have went either way. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah. Tyson Fury had some good rounds, but I've watched this fight. I broke it down. I still don't get those people that say they thought Tyson Fury won. Remember the people that when this guy fought fucking Francis Ngannou? There's people out there that believe Tyson Fury won that fight. Oh, fucking hell. I don't want to get into it, guys. But he did not win that fight, guys. He did not win it. He did not win it, in my opinion. Very close. It should have been a draw. Or, no, it shouldn't have even been a draw. Forget that. It should have been a loss for Fury. So, people looking at the Usyk fight and they're saying, oh, it should have been a win for Fury. They're delusional, guys, in my opinion. You're delusional. Usyk won. The better man won. And there's nothing more to say, guys, in my opinion. But this guy's delusional, guys. If he thinks he won that fight, guys, pure delusion.
his manager said.
When you fought Wilder the first time, I thought you wanted to give it a draw.
Exactly.
You were completely different in the rematch, tactically.
Yeah.
So this guy brings up the Wilder fight. He goes, when you fought Wilder the first time, we thought you won. Everyone thought he won the Wilder fight the first time. I did anyway. No, I didn't think he won the Usyk fight. It's a whole different fucking scenario. The guy believes he beat Usyk, but he never. This is pure delusion from Tyson Fury. Now he has to convince himself, like, I always win rematches. But this is a whole different ball game, guys. You lost that first fight decisively. So yeah.
Yeah. So when the fights are like that and they're close, they can go either way. You know, it went against me. It hasn't really affected me. It hasn't done anything because.
Again, man, look, I'm not saying Tyson Fury never had his moments in that fight. As I said, round 4, 5, 6, it was Fury. If you want to be generous, throw him another round somewhere in that fight. I can't give Tyson Fury anymore. Tyson Fury was on the back foot. He got hurt badly in that fight. He had a round 9 standing count. He nearly stopped. And Usyk pressed him the whole fight. How does this guy still believe that it could have went either way? What did this guy do to Usyk that makes him believe that he won by a lot or whatever? He didn't. He gave Usyk one good uppercut in the fight, and Usyk stumbled a bit, trembled a bit, but Usyk recovered from it. So, but when you got hit by Usyk, you did a fucking pinball dance. The guy did a pinball dance around the ring. The guy's legs were gone, and then he got battered, and Usyk stuck it on him for the rest of the round. So I just don't get it, guys. Like, this is pure delusion. This is the mindset that may get Tyson Fury beat. Now, if Tyson Fury's come out here and he's lying and he's just pretending about this, then fair play. He's tricking everyone and he's going to change his tactics. Fair play. But if he's actually believing this, I feel sorry for the guy because I think he may get stopped in worse fashion.
Because you know what? Whether I would have won that decision and I would have got another decision on my record, it'd been like I've been back here Morecambe in the same do anyway, picking up some dog, taking the kids to school. Do you know what I mean? I can do that with or without a belt.
Did you think, reflecting on the flight, that you gave away the first couple of rounds by boxing on the back foot, and next time think, you know what, I'm actually going to jump on you from the first belt?
No, I'm not going to do anything different. The only thing I'm going to do different is not get a standing 8 count in round 9. If I didn't get a standing 8 count, I'd have won the fight clearly.
What the fuck, man? So he's saying if he never got that standing 9 count, he would have won the fight clearly. I don't think so, guys. I think if he didn't get the standing 8 count, but Usyk still did the same thing, may have been closer, but Usyk still would have won that fight, guys, because Usyk was landing punches on you, mate, throughout that fight. Yes, the standing 8 count, whatever happened, that was because Usyk put it on you. Usyk, that didn't happen by accident. That happened because Usyk put it on your chin. And the arrogance of this guy to say, if I never got that, I would have won the fight, clearly. So he's, in my opinion, guys, the guy's taking Usyk very lightly. He just thinks, yeah, I'll avoid that situation happening. Next time I'll win the fight. They'll give it me. They'll give it me. This is complacency. You know what Usyk's going to try and do? Usyk nearly stopped him last time. Usyk's going to try and stop Tyson Fury in this fight. He dressed up as the hitman in the press conference. The hitman doesn't go to decisions. The hitman's going to try and stop him. And Usyk knows he can stop him now. He just needs to press a bit more. So this guy's saying, I'm going to avoid that and I'm going to win the fight. Good luck, my guy. If that's your mindset, I'll just avoid that happening and I'll win the fight. It's probably going to happen even worse.
So, you know, I just got to be a bit more focused. Here's the thing, right? I'm a very, very, very educated heavyweight boxer. I know it from inside out. So, if it was easy to walk Usyk down with your hands up like that there, walking forward, then that's Anthony Joshua's style. That's Daniel Dubois' style. They're big, strong men who walk someone down with their hands up and batter them into submission and knock them out. They couldn't do it. My style is slickness, jabbing, moving, slipping and sliding. Why would I give that up to walk forward like that with my hands around my head? It doesn't make sense. I wouldn't do it.
Tyson Fury is lost. I don't know if he's being real here, guys. I don't know if he's being real. Now, I can understand what he's saying, but let me ask you a question, Tyson Fury. In the first fight, didn't you do this slick head movement, side movement back? Didn't you do this bobbing, weaving shit? Didn't you try that? And it didn't work. The little man pressed you, the guy you called the middleweight, pressed you the whole fight from pillar to post. He pressed you, he stuck it on you, and he put it on you. You couldn't do nothing about it. So what are you trying to say? He just said he's not going to change anything in this fight. He's going to do the same shit, and he expects a different result. Tyson Fury's lost his fucking marbles, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm not liking what he's saying. Now, he may have us all on, and he may be just saying this, and in the fight, he goes forward. Now, I'm not saying he's going to do what Daniel Dubois or AJ does, but Tyson Fury is fucking 6'9" or 6'10", whatever he is. The guy can come forward and stick it on Usyk if he wants to. He's got the build, the frame, and the height, the size to do it. So, is no one saying do what AJ and Dubois does, but he did that to Wilder, and it worked. He now feels some sort of reason he wouldn't be able to do that. You know the reason why Tyson Fury is not going to go forward and try to stick it on Usyk? Guess why he's not going to do that? He knows his engine's going to... He ain't got the engine to do that to Usyk, because Usyk's going to move around too much. It's going to tire Tyson Fury out. So I don't know if he's being serious here. If he's being serious here, then I can't see him being any other way. To be honest with you, I think Tyson Fury going forward and sticking it on Usyk is his best chance. He did it to Wilder and it worked. AJ couldn't do it, but Tyson Fury should do it. So if he's saying, he might be lying here, guys. That may be the plan, and he may just be tricking us all on. Or if he actually goes into the fight and he tries to stay on his back foot and do what he already did, could end very badly for Tyson Fury. Yeah, this is like pure delusion at the highest level.
So all I've got to do to win this rematch, little tiny adjustments. And I
fucking Homer Simpson, guys. He goes, all I gotta do to win this rematch is little tiny adjustments. Just look at the way this guy moved his shoulders. I don't like it, guys. Look at this. This is complacency, guys. He thinks it's a minor fight. Watch this.
Little tiny adjustments.
Fuck yeah. Now, you know when Homer Simpson eats donuts? This is Tyson Fury for you. And I'm not taking the piss out of him, but the guy's complacent, guys. If he just thinks little tiny adjustments is going to win him the fight, then mate, good luck to you, because When those little tiny adjustments don't work, what are you going to do then? Because your little tiny adjustments, you weren't able to do it in the first fight. You think doing little tiny adjustments is going to fucking allow you to beat a fucking mastermind like Usyk? Remember, Alexander Usyk gets better in the rematch. He did the same shit to AJ. Once he knows he has your number, it's over for you guys. It's over. It's over for the guy, man. Once someone knows they have your number, I'm telling you, when Usyk knows he can beat you once and he's got the blueprint, it's little tiny adjustments for Alexander Usyk. 100%. 100%. Usyk doesn't need to change much. You need to change drastically, in my opinion. You can't say little tiny adjustments. It's delusion. You know, the only reason you be thinking little tiny adjustments is if you thought you won the first fight. He still believes he won the first fight. Or he lost by like a tiny amount. Fucking delusional, man.
And I mean small adjustments. And that is not so much clowning, my hands behind my back, ha 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 ha, having a good time. Yeah. A little bit more focus on my job. Boom, boom.
More uppercuts.
Serious.
So he says, not clowning around, ha 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 ha, he's having a good time. But he did that for 3 rounds in the first fight, guys. We know he did that in the first fight. That ha 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 shit, whatever he did. And he also said, guys, himself, he said himself that ha 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 shit, he did it because he was hitting Usyk too easy. That's why he did it. So he goes, this time I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to not do that and I'm going to win the fight. Just by him not showboating, he thinks he's going to win the fight. Now, what is he going to do other than showboat? Try and stick it on Usyk. He just said, I'm going to fight on the back foot. But Usyk's pressure was still there. This guy's just a confusing guy, guys. He just thinks by not getting done in the 9th round the way he got done and stopping showboating, he thinks he's going to win the fight. That would be right if the fight was as close as Bivol and Beterbiev. This fight was not Bivol and Beterbiev. You nearly got decapitated in this fight in round 9. That round 9 thing that happened, that didn't happen by accident. Usyk set that up for you. He's been practiced it for you. And I think Usyk's going to do it again, but I think this time he may stop Tyson Fury. Like, Tyson Fury may be finished. So that's what I'm going to say, guys. I just don't think, I don't think he's going to win this fight, in my opinion. I just think this mindset is I don't know if he's joking here, but I don't rate the mindset, guys. He's delusional.
Do you know what I mean? Just a serious, version of what I already did. Not go forward like this or like this. Just boxing. I've told him what I'm going to do. He said, what's the game plan? I said, there's no change, mate. It was a nip and tuck fight. You got the decision. Fantastic. I'm doing exactly the same. I'm going to box behind the lovely long jab. Going double fainting, double fainting, body, uppercuts to the head, uppercuts to the body. But instead of doing this and this in between, I'll be focusing a bit more.
So Tyson Fury is basically saying, when he was showboating, that's what lost him the fight. Now, what I'm going to say is the showboating happened in the earlier rounds. He didn't win all the earlier rounds. He had 3 to 6 rounds where he had some good rounds. But he did lose the first 3 rounds as well to Usyk, in my opinion. And he was showboating in these rounds. So he thinks by him not showboating, that would have won him the fight. He was still on the back foot and he wasn't doing anything. So he thinks he's going to be able to stop the showboating and do something for more rounds. But Usyk planned everything in a certain way. Usyk sometimes will give up rounds because he's trying to let your engine run out on you. And he's trying to catch you in the later rounds. That's what he did for Tyson Fury. And he knows he can do that to Fury now. So does he think Usyk's just going to stand there and not let shit happen? Usyk's going to be coming for Tyson Fury. He's going to be trying stuff on Tyson Fury. He's not going to just let him, nothing happened. There's no way. So yeah, guys, I think it's a delusional, guys, that Tyson Fury thinks he's going to make little adjustments and they're going to win him the fight. No chance, not a chance.
Obviously, I know he can hurt me, and I'll just focus a little bit more and I should get the job done.
That's complacency, guys. He goes, I know he can hurt me, but I'll just focus a bit more and I should get the job done. And he just goes, I don't know. Guys, this is just turning up for 100 million and that's it. That's what Tyson Fury is going to do here, guys. He's going to turn up for his money. And I don't want to give him an official prediction, but I don't like it.
Simples.
Simples.
As for drastic changes, where I'm just going to go forward and give it 3 or 4 rounds and then lay over, nah.
Does that add in?
So I don't know if he's lying or not. I personally think he should probably go for it a bit more. I personally think he should kind of stick it on Usyk and try get him out there. Not stay in the back foot and box, because we clearly saw that boxing shit doesn't work. So that's going to be my opinion. But unless he is going to do that and he's just obviously just saying this for the sake of it, then that's one thing. But if he's being serious, then I don't know what to say, guys. I just don't. So he's basically saying, I'm going to do the same thing, change of like slight adjustments, and I'll win the fight. He may get knocked out worse this time, in my opinion.
Into why as well, because a lot was made.
I hope I'm wrong, guys, but I just don't know what to say.
In the last fight, in the build-up, as to your corner team, the team that shoots for the fight, things. You believing that the fight was only won on small margins on his part, and you don't need to make too many adjustments. Yeah. Does that play into why you haven't changed the team at all? You've kept it the same. You have the same beliefs. Everyone's on the same page.
Yeah, everyone's the same. You know, I don't change the team because how can I blame my cook or the man who's doing the strength work or
exactly
the trainer?
What I said.
Do you know
exactly
what I mean?
What I said.
It's like, why would I do that? I've got to nearly 40 fights unbeaten, yeah, through doing what I do. So I wouldn't just change the team because I did something wrong. I got caught in round 9. That ain't Sugar's fault, is it? I got punched in the face.
Might be fucking John Fury's fault though. So basically, this is pure delusion at the highest level. Like, I'm not saying he should change his entire team, but he should change his corner. He had 3 people in the corner shouting to him in that fight. He had John Fury, Sugar Hill, and some other geezer, Lee, whatever his name is. I don't know what his name was, but 3 guys in your corner, all saying different things. Someone was telling you you're winning the fight in the last 2 rounds. Such bad advice. So you don't need to change your team, but you need to get rid of people. Remember, John Fury wasn't in Tyson Fury's corner for a lot of his previous fights. He only started getting in there recently, in my opinion. He doesn't need his dad in his corner. And if no one's gonna like get his dad out of his corner, then mate, this guy's just going in for fucking suicide. In my opinion, the whole team must be delusional or something here, because if they're gonna just do the same thing, the same team, and not change anything, this guy might get beat worse. He may get knocked out cold. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. He should be changed. I don't know about changing his whole team, but he needs to look at that thing, guys. He needs to look at the first time it didn't work. So how the fuck can you say I'm going to do the same thing and I'm just going to adjust it slightly? Just delusion, man.
You know, it's my fault because 100%. I
100%.
wasn't concentrating 100% at that given moment. You know, I don't think I'd be needing to change a trainer. I like Sugar. I like his style of training. We get on well. To go to a new trainer now at this stage, that kind of 40 years old.
Was there anything that surprised you about?
Yeah, I don't think he needs to go to a new trainer, but he needs to get rid of John Fury, guys. And he trains with John Fury. John Fury's his corner. John Fury's his dad. I don't know how that's going to benefit this guy.
Usyk in the first fight. Did he hit harder than you thought? Was he
No, he didn't hit harder than I thought. Being honest, as I always am, I tell the truth a lot, mate, and I'll probably get in trouble for doing it as well, but it's actually easier than I thought it would be. You know.
Oh my God, Tyson Fury saying it was easier than he thought it would be. So this is the delusion of the guy. This is the pure delusion of the guy. When you're actually saying stuff like this, how the fuck do you think you're gonna win a rematch, guys? Just like crazy. Let's just hear it.
I was just said, like, I listened to Tony Bellew and I listened to like AJ and that, and he said, oh, this guy's so hard to hit, like he's a matrix. So I'm thinking, now this guy must be really hard to hit. Like, I'm expecting to be missing him a lot. But in realistic terms, he was much easier to hit than I anticipated, and it got me a little bit complacent because every time I throw an uppercut to the body or head or a feint, I'd hit him. So
okay, Tyson, thanks very much for your time. We're gonna need to let you go.
So yeah, Tyson Fury did have a couple of good rounds in there, but he didn't do it the whole fucking fight. He just had his little moment, and then he wasn't able to keep up with Usyk. So I don't actually understand what he's on about, if I'm being honest with you guys. How is he going to win this fight? Not a clue. The guy seems delusional to me, guys, and he just thinks he's going to be able to hit Usyk in the same way he did before. Pure delusion in my opinion, guys. He was touching him too easily. I thought the fight was too easy, but you fucking lost, mate. You fucking were crying on the turnbuckle in round 9, and you're lucky the referee didn't stop that fight, guys, because that fight could have been stopped easily. Gave him a standing count, blah blah blah, and I don't know, man. This guy just seems delusional. But you guys, let me know your thoughts, man. Is Tyson Fury gone delusional? Do you think he's gonna win the rematch, or has he completely lost his fucking marbles? Because unless he's being very smart, this could be the end of. But yeah, guys, that's just gonna be my video, and I'm not gonna go too much more into it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.